Okay, we should be live now. So
Yay.
exciting. Hello, everyone. I'm like doing my hair right now. It's fine. So welcome to some Friday night reading sprints with my special guest host, Keely. We have decided to do some reading sprints because reading has not been, well, I don't know about Keely, but for me, I really haven't been reading this week. So we're just gonna, try and sprint it out on YouTube. So before we get started, Keely, why don't you introduce yourself and let us know what you're reading?
Okay, hello. I'm Keely from, Vampirekkeeley. That's Vampirekkeeley on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I've been on BookTube for almost 6 years now.
A veteran.
TV and K-pop and all that stuff. And I'm reading Legendborn on my Kindle. I'm almost done. I have like 124 pages left, so.
All right, so hopefully you can knock it out tonight.
Yes, hopefully.
Right, so I'll introduce what I'm reading now. I'm currently reading Keepers of the Lost City, Never Seen. This is the 4th book in the series, and this is a middle grade book series thing, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's like about this girl that's an elf, but she doesn't know she's an elf at first. She was raised like with the humans, but she can read minds. And then it's kind of like her story of figuring out she's an elf and the reason she can read minds, and it's super great. So
I can't wait to read that series.
I know, I think you really like it. I bought you the first 2 books, right?
Yes, you did. I'm looking at them right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna post the link to this stream on a few places. Okay.
Me too. Share.
Share.
This is my first like reading sprint thing.
I know, it's exciting. It's fun. It's super casual, so it's lots of fun. And hopefully we'll actually like be reading.
Hopefully.
Hopefully I know. Hopefully, I mean, I don't think finishing this book is necessarily in the cards for me because I'm on page 328 and there's almost 700 pages. But it is a middle grade, so like it's super fast to read the pages.
Yeah, I'm on page 382 of 506. I'm 76% of the way through, so.
Nice. How have you liked transitioning to being more of a Kindle reader? Because you used to only like read physically before.
Yeah, I like it. So now I try to read, for every Kindle book I read, I try to read at least one physical book. So like I kind of alternate sometimes, but I also have like so many NetGalley books, which are all on my Kindle. So I try to get through those. And so I just try to alternate as much as I can. But honestly, the Kindle is so convenient if I'm just like going somewhere or doing something. I just take it everywhere. And I recently started using library more, and I use the ebooks from the library, and so that's nice because I don't actually have to like go out and buy the book. I can get it like almost right away. So
yeah, that's nice. It's really convenient. Like I, kind of like go back and forth between Kindle and physical because I have so many physical books, but it's good, especially if you start to run out of space and you're like, don't necessarily want to buy every single book that you read. You can like, sometimes I'll read arcs first on my Kindle, and then like, if I really love it, then I'll be like, okay, like it's worth it to go buy a physical copy.
I was reading a lot of physical books, and then suddenly all my library holds always come in at the same time. So then I'm always like,
at the same time.
I hate that every time. I'm always like, oh, we have a good 20 weeks before it comes available. And then like 3 days later it comes available. And I'm like, I wasn't prepared.
I know, you can't like plan it.
I know.
Okay. So I just finished posting this. Okay.
You can see the glow of my Kindle when I read.
It's like illuminating your face. Yeah.
Campfire story.
So why don't we do a 10-minute sprint to start since we're just getting started, and then we'll see how we go from there. Okay. So let's start looking at the time on the clock now, and we have 10 minutes, so let's read.
Okay.
We have 0 people watching. It's just you and me. It's really like talking to ourselves, but it's fine.
Story of my life.
Whatever, we'll just have fun by ourselves.
It's fine.
I feel like sometimes I see people like with a timer on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could do that. Okay. Let's see. If I start the timer for 10 minutes. Share screen. Okay. Window. Okay, there we go. We have a timer. Maybe this is more exciting. I don't know. Let's see. How do we? Oh no, we can't do it with 2 people. Okay, let's rid of the timer. So I guess this is the best way. What? How do I pop? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we have like official sprints. Okay. So just a friendly suggestion, maybe you could mute yourselves during the sprints so that we don't have to hear shuffling and stuff. Okay, that's a good idea. So because we're sprinting, okay, this isn't working. All right, so I will mute us. Do you hear the timer go off?
No.
Oh my god, it was so loud in my headphones.
Really?
Oh my god, it was literally like terrifying. I was like, oh my god. How far did you read?
10 pages.
Ooh, I think I got. Okay, where did I start? So 15 pages, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just read the chapter in the book, that's like the reveal chapter, that like explains all the confusing things.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time I was like,
is it making more sense now?
Kinda. It's just because Legendborn is about like King Arthur and stuff, and I don't know anything about King Arthur. Like
valid.
And like the round table and stuff, I don't know anything about that. So
yeah, I really feel like I only know the basics.
Yeah,
so
I literally just know there was a King Arthur, and that's it. And I don't even know what he did.
Like about pulling the sword out of the stone?
Yeah, but I don't know anything about the Knights at the Round Table, like anything. I've never seen a movie about it. I don't know anything. The only thing I have seen is Once Upon a Time, but
okay, yes. I'm trying to think if there's
I don't know anything about it.
Any like kind of movies or anything that I've seen that do with that, but I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think I have.
I don't know. Nothing really too exciting happened in my book. It was just more stuff happening. A really good description.
Amazing. Booktuber 101.
All right. So do you want to maybe start another sprint? Are we feeling refreshed? Maybe let's do like a 2-minute check our phones.
Yep. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, so let's do a longer one this time. So we can do a 15-minute sprint.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go. So I'll reset this. Okay. Ow.
Hey! Sorry. I'm showing my shit.
He does that.
What?
But he does that.
No. No. Did I see bark?
He's insane. I was unmuted this whole time. Oh, frick. I really thought I was muted. It's fine. How far did you get?
Hold on, let me do math.
I know, I need to think about. I got
Let me get
20,
a calculator out.
pulling out the calculators. I got 22 pages, which is
Wait,
pretty
hold
good.
on. I did that all wrong. Math is so hard. Okay, I'd got 14 pages.
Yay!
I have 99 pages left.
You can do it. It's definitely doable in the night if you just buckle down.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna get intense too. Like something's gotta happen.
Yeah, I just got to like a point in the plot where like I'm pretty much like halfway now, and they're gonna like shift settings. So that's exciting, and things are gonna happen. So this series is actually like so long. Like it has 8.5 books.
Oh, someone asked what we're reading. I'm reading Legendborn, and I'm almost finished. I have 99 pages left.
I am reading, this is just the Dust Jacket because I took it off, Keeper of Velocities, Never Seen, which is the middle grade, and this is you can see here, like, all the books. This is the 4th book in the series.
There's so many.
There's so many, and they're, like, literally all, like, 700 pages.
Also, Jessica asked the question, and Jessica's reading A Reaper at the Gates, which, masterpiece. I love that series.
I think in June I'm probably going to reread Reaper at the Gates so I can read Sky Beyond the Storm because I read Reaper when it first came out. I've read both Ember and the Ashes and Torch Against the Night twice, so I feel like I don't necessarily need to reread them.
Yeah.
But I'll reread Reaper before I
remember I was reading A Reaper at the Gates when I was in Korea, and it was my lunch break, and I was reading it real fast, and something happened, and I literally go, oh! And my coworkers were all like, what? And I was like, no, it's fine. It's just my book. It's fine.
I know what "weh" means now because of the K-drama that I'm watching.
Weh.
It's like literally like the only way that I learned like from this. If anyone here watches K-dramas, I'm currently watching True Beauty, and it's everything to me.
I'm currently watching Mouse, and it is the most intensely graphic K-drama I've ever seen, which is odd because they're not allowed to be graphic in Korea. I mean, things are still blurred and everything, but it's insane.
Oh, I heard like a few people talking about Mouse. I didn't realize that you had started it.
Yeah. I started it when I was in Korea, so I need to finish it.
I know. I'm like pretty slow.
I'm watching it because one of my favorite actors is in it from another show. And so I was like, I need to watch it. And I love every crime thing that Korea does. So I watch it.
Yeah, I feel like you're like all about the crimes. You should watch Vincenzo. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's on my list, but I want to finish Mouse first.
Yeah, I don't think I could do more than one K-drama at a time. Like I was gonna start Imitation, which is the one that people from ATEEZ and SF9 are in. And I was like, I can't until I finish the first one.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jessica Rose.
Of a lot of dramas.
Yeah, Jessica Rose says they're watching My Holo Love and Descendants of the Sun.
Jessica, my first K-drama was Descendants of the Sun, and I haven't finished it yet, so I need to finish it.
Okay, I haven't.
Descendants of the Sun was the first K-drama I ever started, and I haven't finished it.
What's it about?
It's like a wartime.
It's exciting
drama. Yeah.
I have a list of K-dramas that I want to watch. Did I write it down anywhere?
There's so many. But the problem is I watch a lot of like Korean variety and reality shows, so I tend to keep up more with those than I do with dramas.
It's hard to keep up with stuff. Like I have to like tell myself, okay, like I'm gonna watch one episode of TV tonight, or else I just sit there scrolling on my phone. Yeah.
I'm also in the middle of like 15 American TV shows. So
you watch a lot of TV.
I do.
I'm trying to watch more TV. It's like weird that a goal of mine is to watch more TV.
I keep track of it in my reading journal too, like what I watch each month.
Yeah, I think I might do like I have like my K-pop journal, so I might do like a K-drama spread, but like I have like pretty like low goals for myself for like the amount that I want to watch before the end of the year. Like I only have like maybe 5 or 6 dramas that I like really want to make.
See,
sure
when
that
I was
watch.
in Korea, I was like, I'm gonna finish a drama a week because I watched so much.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Is that what you did, or is that just what you said?
Yeah, for like the last few months, I started watching like a drama a week because I would finish like one of the dramas I watched was 10 episodes and I finished it in like a day. So
I know. I almost kind of wish that I could binge True Beauty because it's just so addicting. Like every time the episode ends, I'm like, why do I not have time to watch
I also
another?
watch a lot of Korean movies too, so that's nice because it's just like in one go.
I want to watch more. Like I want to watch the classics, like Train to Busan and Parasite.
Oh, my favorite, Train to Busan, Gong-yoo, my man. In Korea, I passed his poster, like a life-size, like cardboard cutout. They have them on every street corner, and every morning I'd be like, "Good morning, Gong-yoo. Good morning. Good morning." One time I got hit, or I didn't get hit. I almost got hit by a car because I was videotaping Gong-yoo while I was walking.
Say that you got hit by a car in Korea, and I was about to be like,
I crossed the street, I was just recording, and then this car comes, and I was like, sorry, it's Gong-yoo.
Oh my god. I'm also in the middle of reading the webtoon for True Beauty.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of reading 2 webtoons.
Oh my god, which ones?
Sweet Home, because it's my favorite K-drama, and My Daughter is a Zombie, because I like zombie things. So
yeah, I actually just added Sweet Home to my like reading list because I heard
it's my favorite K-drama of all time.
What's it about?
Basically people get turned into monsters based on like their sins. So like kind of like their guilty pleasures and stuff. So if you're like one of your deadly sins is gluttony, then you turn into like this gluttonous monster that like always eats. Or there's this one of them turns into like a fetus because she's always thinking about her baby. And then like one of them is addicted to working out, so he turns into like this giant monster called Protein. So they turn into like all of their like sins and like their guilty pleasures and stuff, and they just kill people and everything.
Oh my god! That's definitely going to be one that I like read eventually and watch. Okay, so my like immediate list is True Beauty. I need to finish Itaewon Class because I started it like a year ago and I never finished.
I watched episode 1 and I
episode 1 was literally like so heartbreaking, and it gets like more fun later, but the first episode was like, oh my god. And it was the first episode of K-drama that I'd ever seen, and I was like,
yeah, that's not a good one. That is not a good one to start with.
I'm like, this is so intense.
But yeah,
so after True Beauty, I'm thinking besides like finishing Itaewon Class, like maybe It's Okay Not to Be Okay or Hotel Del Luna, because that one has IU as the lead.
I'm also in the middle of When My Love Blooms with Jin Young from GOT7. I'm like 3 episodes into that. My problem is I prefer like the intense killing, death, monster, zombie ones.
Yeah.
Like crime and all that stuff too. So like the love ones take me longer to watch because I like the more intense ones.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like I'm just starting in K-dramas, so I'm probably just going to watch like the super popular ones first before I go to like the more, I guess, like not as well-known ones.
I started with, a war one, and then the ones like I completed were all like monster-y.
Yeah, so. I also want to see, what's the other one that's catch my, like Crash Landing on You. But yeah, oh my god, True Beauty is just like so, like it's really fun, but like the romantic tension is just insane. And it has I'm gonna mess up his name. Unu. Okay, thank you. I was about to be like Unwoo, which is just so embarrassing of me. I struggle. Unu, who is beautiful.
One time my sister, she's 14, she texted me just a picture of Chaunu and was like, do you know this man?
Who is this man?
Like, she's not a part of like the Korean culture. She doesn't watch any of that or anything. And she was like, who is this man? And I was like, that's Chaunu. Like he's in this group called Astro. He's in this new drama called True Beauty. Or I said, he's in this new drama. And she was like, what's it called? And I was like, True Beauty. She goes, I was testing you. I was like, okay. Apparently she watched it.
Oh my god. But also the other guy in it, Inyap. My new husband. I literally love him. Like I don't like root for his character on the show, but like in real life, I think I would marry him. So yeah. Okay. Should we like actually read, or what do you think? Okay. So I guess we can like keep increasing the sprints. So this time we can do like a 20-minute sprint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Don't forget to mute yourself.
I know. I feel so bad. I was like talking. I thought I was muted. Okay. All right. Another sprint done. That was the longest one yet because the thing was like stopped for forever and I didn't notice. But I've read 120 pages of my book so far since the beginning.
Oh, since the beginning? How many have I read since the beginning? What page did I start on?
I think you said like 500.
No, the ending is 500. I think I started on page 383. So let me see. Math is hard, people.
Math is hard.
Okay, so I read 56 pages.
Okay, there you go.
My Kindle's about to die.
Is that a sign?
I read it like all day at work, so my Kindle's about to die.
It's exciting. Maybe let's do a break and then do you want to do like one more 10-minute sprint and then we can call it a night?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, let's see what to talk about on break time.
I feel like I think I read. Okay, let me see. I don't know what page I started on today. Actually, let me check my Goodreads.
Oh, good idea.
Actually, I think I did percentage on Goodreads, not page number.
You can always back calculate.
Yeah. So this morning I started on 53% and now I'm on 87%.
All right. So 87.
Read like
how many pages is there total?
There's
like
506 pages.
Okay. 34% of 500.
Katie's my accountant.
172 pages.
Nice.
Yeah. So when I started this, I was on 328, and now I'm on 444. And this book has, well, I don't want to look at the ending. 672 pages, but because it's middle grade, like the text is pretty big.
Yeah.
So it's so like it's like a floppy hardback. Like it just makes like such like a not like a floppy like people would try floppy paperbacks, but like the pages are really thick, so it like makes like a really like sunk.
Yeah. I like middle grade hardcovers.
Yeah, I've just like been adoring this series, but I think next I'm going to change it up and read something else because I feel like it's weird because I used to like read series all the way through, but now because I guess I read so much, sometimes I feel like I need to change it up.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I used to like marathon the whole series within a few days, and now it's so hard for me to like pick up the next book because I'm constantly reading something else.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to keep things changing. So I actually just wrote out my June TBR, even though it's only halfway through May, but let's take a look at my May TBR. I got this really cool like plastic cover for my bullet journal that I like love, and I got another bullet journal and also bought a plastic cover for it because I feel like it protects it so well. So let's see. And I actually almost have like every single page in here filled up, which is crazy.
That's fast.
Like, or like it will be after June. Okay, so on my May TBR, so like my options, okay, how do I get this up to the thing? So my options for what to read next are, like the way that I did this was 2 middle grades, 3 romances, like 4 YA adult fantasy, and then 3 graphic novels / manga, and then a fantasy romance. So I think next, I think I'm going to do Invisible Life of Betty LaRue.
Ooh.
Because I feel like I've been putting it off because I have high expectations of it, but I just like shouldn't put it off because I want to read it. And I keep feeling like, what if it's not the perfect time? But
one of my holds from the library became available a few days ago. So I have to read that next. So
which
it's Sunkissed by Casey West.
Oh, nice.
She's like my favorite contemporary author, so this is her newest release.
I have not read a Casey West yet.
Her and Sarah Destin are my favorite contemporary. I would say Katrina Leno also, but some of hers aren't contemporary, but some of them are. So like it's hard to pin her down in a genre.
Right. Well, you have read like her latest one was Horrid, I know, which was like a horror one. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do Invisible Life of Valley Rue, and then after that I'll do like a graphic novel or maybe a romance or something to break it up. And then I definitely want to read Crier's War because Invisible Life of Valley Rue and Crier's War were on my TBR like 2 months in a row. So I feel
I've also read, this is my third book over 500 pages this month. And
look at you go.
And the other two, so this one's over 500. One of them, and the other two were over 600. They were almost 700 pages. Actually, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. I can't remember how many pages that is. I think
it's a long one. Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, I've read 3 books between 500 and 700 pages this month. So now I'm just like, I want to read short books.
Sure. Yeah. I feel like
I don't like long books. I don't like long books. I don't like reading them. And so the fact that I've read 3, I'm like, okay, now I need my short books. Like, where are you at?
I know. It's like sometimes if I read a bunch of long books, like I need short books in between to make it feel like I'm reading more. Because then otherwise I'm like, oh, I'm not reading enough, which is silly.
What did I read? Oh, one of the books I read that was like 684 pages or something is the finale of like one of my favorite fantasy series ever. And I read it in like 2 days. And then
was that
The Beauty of Darkness?
I really need to read that series.
It's like my favorite series ever, and it's so underrated. I love it.
Should I buy the books?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll add them to my wish list.
Legendborn, I actually started it on Wednesday, so it's been about 3 days too.
Yeah, last week when I was in Florida, my parents, like I was just reading every day because I was on vacation, and then I felt like because I'm back into real life now, I'm like not reading as much. But I'm hoping this weekend, like I really just want to have a nice relaxing weekend, focusing on reading and also just watching my K-drama, and I need to catch up on Kingdom as well. Yeah. So
now that I sub at the high school and junior high, and most like sub days are like busy work, so the kids are just working, so I just read for 8 hours straight.
Oh my God, that's my ideal life, I think.
Me too. That's literally my ideal job. I'm like, kids, stop talking. I'm reading. No, I'm just kidding.
It's nice too because you have your Kindle, so like they don't know what you're reading.
Yeah, today one of the 6th graders was like, "What are you reading?" And I was like, "It's called Legendborn." And they go, "Oh, can I read it?" And I was like, "Well, I think so." And he was like, "Oh, but are there bad words in it?" And I was like, I mean, I guess, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. And he was like, "Oh, then I can't read it." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, most books, like most young adult books, have some swearing. Yeah. In 6th grade is when you start reading like that lower young adult, like like The Maze Runner, Divergent. Like that's when I started reading those. So I started reading Twilight in 7th grade. So like
7th grade was my Twilight awakening.
Yeah, that was my Twilight awakening.
That's when it got popular and like came out was when
after the movie and stuff. But it was so funny. He was like, "Are there bad words?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, then I can't read it." I was like, "Okay, good call." Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to think, like in 6th grade, I remember we read like For School The Giver, which is still like a great book. So I think I read like that series. Like I read the other books in the series as well. And then I don't even remember. But then 7th grade was Twilight.
In junior high, we read The Giver, and then in high school, I reread it again, like just for myself. And I was in class and I was reading, and all of my classmates were like, "We already read that." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
They're like, "So why are you reading it again?" And I was like, "Because it's a good book." And they were like, "But you already read it."
But like, it's the same thing with rewatching movies. Like you forget the details.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so let's do a 10-minute sprint to close us out for the night. Alrighty, I'm going to make sure that I'm muted this time. We finished our last sprint. Woo-hoo. Okay, so let's see. Overall, I'm on page 468, and I started on 328. So I read 140 pages total.
Nice. I'm on page 449, and I started on page 383, and my phone died, so I can't use a calculator.
Wait. What did you say you started on what page?
383.
Okay.
And I'm on page 449.
383. You read 66 pages.
Nice.
All right. So thank you to everyone that joined the sprints. It was lots of fun. We did lots of reading. So yeah, I don't have any other last minute thoughts, but I hope you all enjoyed and have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.
Bye.